following presentation of the National Football League.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
A play fake. Now Penix. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Robinson up the middle. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 16 carries, 68 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A first carry for Rachaad White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
At the 5-yard line.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Milton. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson trying to run inside, but nothing there. Give the tackle to Anthony Walker. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Penix working out of the gun here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That is caught. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A give left side to Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. But he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Milton. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This now a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set up.
To throw is Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Falcons at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
The Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 15.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25.
That's another Falcons first down.
Looking to throw, Penix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. And looking to throw, Penix. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone. So that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out first and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Come on.
Here's Milton now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, they were setting up the screen, CD, a lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains that it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and chasing the ball downfield, they kept going towards the quarterback and knocked him down way late. That draws the penalty flag each and every time.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They went right back. But he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ready?
Throwing is Milton. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Liking 18.
Here's Milton. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Good starting field position for him as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. A quick throw there is incomplete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 10. straight ahead. It's Robinson. Room here to run. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
15 yards. And the Falcons first down. A gain of 15. First down, Atlanta.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Here's Penix. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On third down, Robinson. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on third and inches. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air, Penix. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around at 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
They'll throw with Penix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that moves them up by a touchdown. They go play action here on first down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be a third and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
A 4-yard gain.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
18 on the play. First down.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First down, here's White. Shelling through the defense. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Now 3rd down and 3.
Liking 18.
Now Milton. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream. As well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
They'll set up a throw. Pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Robinson with another carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Now back to throw. Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. To throw, it's Milton. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. First and 10 at the 43.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. To throw is Milton. Gets this complete to Butte. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Milton. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw. Milton. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Handoff now to Robinson. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Open man right side is Ingram. 20, 5, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Falcons are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it second down. Looking to throw. Milton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Back to throw. Milton. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Here's second and 10.
Pushed out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Milton. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
60 Eagles. 6.
Back to throw. Milton. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. They begin the drive with Robinson. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's going to get it again. He's looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. at the 27-yard line.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Complete.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
He'll look to throw.
Open man is Ibuka. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Falcons, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers,